Hey everyone, Amy Witry here. Welcome to NFL Fan Table on SugarBang.com. With me tonight, my co-host Ethan Havener. Welcome back, buddy.
Amy, good to be back.
Nice to see you.
We got a lot to catch up on. It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks.
Lots to discuss tonight.
Lots of football. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, what have the Saints been up to?
Well, I will tell you, I had a really fun week 11 in Oakland. I was up there with my crew, Angie, and another special guest star.
Yes, we'll get to that
More
later,
on that
I'm sure.
And we had a lot of fun watching the Saints get to 5-5. And I tell you, the Oakland fans get a bad rap, but they were great. They were really nice. There was security everywhere. The only thing kind of falling apart there is the actual stadium. The stairs next to us, duct taped together, and I saw maybe 5 people trip.
Well, Amy, it's hard for me to get past that baseball diamond on the field.
I know. Oh, yeah, and during the game, too, Ethan, some guy came sliding down on the dugout with his shirt off and ran under the field. So that was actually kind of fun.
Well, against all adversity, the Raiders fans still stick with their team, so you got to admire that.
They do, and I got to tell you, the guy sitting in front of me the week prior, he'd been shit on by a seagull at the end of the game.
And by the Ravens.
And he came back the next week. So hats off to the Raiders fans. And then
so tell us about the other Bay Area team you played.
Last weekend in New Orleans, got the beat down by the 49ers. That was fucking rough. I did not expect that.
Yeah, Amy, you got to put a little bit of that on Breeze. I'm sorry.
I mean, you kind of have to. Look, 2 pick sixes and we lose by 10, so a little bit of that does fall on Drew's shoulders. But good or bad, I'll take him any day over anybody else starting in the league. But that one hurt, Ethan, because I had higher expectations for that game. Let me just tell you.
Well, you know what hurt was getting your asses kicked on Thanksgiving Day. So let me transition now to the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
Because after that beat down on Thanksgiving Day, it was just awful. Amy, I think we let RG score like 20 touchdowns in the first quarter. So you know what I'm going to do?
Bad.
I'm just going to start tuning in at the fourth quarter for Cowboys
Yes,
games.
that's a good plan.
That's when things start happening.
Yes.
We go all the way downfield, we almost win the game, and then we lose. But hey, at least there's some hope there. So from there on out, I'm just tuning in the fourth quarter.
That's a good plan, because you always have hope in the fourth quarter.
There's always hope.
There's always hope. Oh, yeah, that's been a little bit rough for you guys.
So, another disaster that happened this past week was the sprinkler system going on during a Dolphins game. Now, my guess is that our old pal Reggie Bush probably ran out of bounds and maybe tripped on some sort of cord setting these off. But it was pretty funny to see the players standing around scratching their heads.
What's going on? My friend Angie, she's actually crazier than I am. She was at that game, and she sent me a text. She said, the sprinklers just went off in the middle of the game. And I'm like, come on. This sounds like Oakland. Like, get it together out there.
Leave Oakland alone, Amy. Haven't they had enough? Leave them alone.
I know. Poor guys. They're in a rough spot. But we got to get a little love to our friend Laura Wendell.
Yeah, Laura, congrats on your Browns win over the Steelers.
Huge, big, and congrats on the new Wendell in the family. She has a new nephew.
Great.
Very exciting. Hopefully she'll be back here soon. So, Ethan, why don't you get us going on fantasy talk? What's going on?
Well, Amy, it's a big week coming up in the fantasy world. It's the end of the regular season in most fantasy leagues.
Playoff talk.
Yep, a lot of teams are jockeying for playoff positions. So these next 2 guys on the
waiver wire
could help getting you in or get you a good position in the playoffs.
Okay.
First up, running back for the Broncos, no Sean Moreno.
No Sean.
So Willis McGahee has gone out with a season-ending injury. No Sean has now stepped in. Looks like he's going to be the starting running back for the team. Peyton Manning, that high-powered offense, could be a good addition to your team. Good guy to stash on the bench for the playoffs. Secondly, your boy Colin Kaepernick. For the 49ers. Now, it looks like he's going to be the starting quarterback going forward.
Totally
and he's put together 2 good weeks, including a beatdown of the Saints last week where he actually high-stepped into the end zone.
Okay, I don't think we call it a beatdown per se, but yeah, when he walked in that touchdown, I was like, somebody punch him in the dick.
He gave you guys the Deion Sanders treatment.
That one hurt a lot, but yeah, he's talented.
So, yeah, again, think about adding him. Good guy to keep on the bench in case your starter goes down with an injury. So that's kind of 2 fantasy additions from my end. Now, Amy, what's up in your fantasy world?
I've got a little fantasy update for you. Okay, so Mr. Jake Havener, Ethan's older,
Amy's
taller
fantasy
brother. Yeah, he was our muscle in Oakland. Because here's the thing, it's never a bad idea to take a little muscle into Oakland with you. So we took Jake. He lives up in the Bay Area, and he is so much fun.
Well, see, in a lot of circles, he's known as Ethan's brother. But I hear
true,
you have a new nickname for him.
Yeah. My new nickname for him is he's my Favenar because he's my favorite Havener. Here's the thing, you guys. If you like Ethan, you will love Jake. He is a lot of fun. He is a good time.
He is quite lovely.
He is a good time.
So, Amy, besides your little honeymoon fantasy, anything else cool happened for you this weekend?
You know what? The last weekend in Oakland was a lot of fun, too. Post-game, there was a little moment where I actually made a joke, and Cam Jordan gave me a high five for that joke, and his dad was there. It was actually a really fun moment.
That's pretty awesome.
That was a lot of fun. That was a highlight of that weekend, that's for sure. And let's get right into the gifts.
Yeah. What do you got?
Let's just finish it up here. Okay, I have a fun little bag from L'Occitane.
Is that how you say it?
Or L'Occitane. Yeah, you can say it that way.
Tomato.
You can say it a lot of ways. My friend Angie in Oakland, she gave me this little bag of all sorts of different products because who doesn't love that? Girls do. It was waiting for me in my hotel in Oakland. It says, "Who Dat Nation? Welcome to Oakland."
Wow, that's pretty exciting.
I know, that's how girls do football. So thanks for the gift. Keep it coming, people. And I know there's something coming your way. A friend of mine told me that
Tim Tebow's going to be starting for the
Oh,
Jets?
my
Had to
God.
get a Tebow reference in there.
No.
Wouldn't be a show without Tebow. Come on, New York. It's time. Put him in.
They can't get any worse, right?
Put him in.
You're ready for some Tebow time. I knew it. But no, there's a special gift coming your way, and all I can say is maybe keep doing those push-ups.
Oh, yeah. Well,
maybe
I'll be looking forward to that.
Take some tips from Jake, because he knows how to make a hard
Right.
body.
Well, he needs to take some tips on how to score touchdowns
Oh,
during the flag football turkey bowl.
What happened?
5 right here. Old Favenar only had 2.
Oh, my favorite only had 2. Well, I'm sure he could have scored 6 if he wanted to. He probably gave them to you. All right. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in. We'll see you all next week. Who dat, bitches?
Yep.